Hey there, all you cool cats and kittens. It's your Uncle Matt here. Just getting a run in. It's a beautiful day. Exercise, one of the great things we're able to do at times like these, so figure we take advantage of while we can. That's going to be my recommendation for you today. Get outside, enjoy the nice weather we're having. Forget about your troubles for a little bit. Go for a run, go for a walk. Whatever you need to do, just get outside and have some fun. In today's video, as I mentioned, we are going to have a few more recommendations for you, a couple things to get you through the weekend. But after looking at yesterday's video, I thought, maybe there's a demographic, a group of people that I'm not the right target or the right guide for. So I thought, what can I do to reach the kids of the world? Because I know some of you out there might have kids who are thinking, Succession, what is that? I don't even know what a business is. So I thought, maybe I need to get a younger point of view. So we went out, we hired our first ever youth consultant. Yeah, that's right. This vlog with 2 whole videos and no revenue coming in whatsoever has hired an employee. It's, that's the things we do for you here. We make the sacrifices so that you are entertained. But if you want to give us some revenue, I've got a Patreon. It's patreon.com/I got no money, help me please God.edu. So go visit me there, send me some money, and maybe we can hire more employees. I'm already in the process of thinking of what I need. I need somebody to edit. This is a lot harder to edit than I thought. These 10-minute videos take me like 3 hours to edit, but that's probably because I'm just not smart. But maybe, I wonder if I could get our new youth correspondent to double as our editor as well. Might have to negotiate that into his contract. That's not a bad idea at all. We'll raise his salary from, that's private matters. We're not going to discuss that on here. That's for the lawyers to figure out, and that's why we employ them. Do I employ a lawyer? Oh my gosh, I can't have this much staff on a show that makes zero money. Well, anyway, won't waste your time with any more legalities and contracts and hirings and firings and terminations. Let's just go to our correspondent. We brought him in. He had some recommendations, some reviews, some suggestions, some things that he thought might be right up the alley of the younger generation. So without further ado, I'm going to throw it over to our youth correspondent, Parker Puckett. All right, we're here with Parker. Say hi, Parker.
Hi.
Parker's been watching a lot of movies recently, and he's going to tell us about what he's watched recently. He's watched some Pixar movies, right?
Yes.
What all have you been watching the last couple days?
Toy Story and Finding Nemo.
Toy Story. You watched all the Toy Stories?
Yes.
Did you watch Finding Dory?
Yes.
What was your favorite out of all the ones you've watched recently?
Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4. Tell us what that movie was about. What happened in that movie?
They're lost toys.
Do they get found or do they stay lost?
They got found.
Who found them?
Bonnie.
Who's Bonnie?
The owner of the toys.
Bonnie owns the toys and she found them. So the toys were happy in the end when they were found?
Yes.
Who's your favorite toy in Toy Story?
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear. Does he have any things that he says or quotes that he's famous for?
No.
No, he does not have any famous sayings or things that people know Buzz Lightyear for having said.
To infinity and beyond!
Okay, all right. So what letter grade, A, B, C, D, or F, would you give Toy Story 4?
A A.
A for Toy Story 4. Did you like any of the other movies you saw?
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Who's your favorite character in that one?
Dory.
Dory. And what letter grade would you give Finding Dory?
A B.
B. So we've got Toy Story 4 with an A and Finding Dory with a B. Anything else you'd like to add?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, thank you, Parker. We really appreciate that. Parker, thank you so much for those great movie reviews. I know for one, I'm going to go out. I'm going to watch Finding Dory sometime soon. That's one of the movies that kind of slipped off the radar for me and I never quite caught. So since you recommended it, I am going to make it a deal that I'm going to watch it. Before we let you guys go today, just wanted to remind everybody this weekend we're going to be doing live stream watch-alongs of Wrestle Frickin' Mania. No fans, nobody's going to be there, but if anything else, it's going to be interesting just to see what WWE does to try to pull this show off with no fans. They've already taped it, so whatever they've already done, but we'll get to find out over the weekend. 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be crazy. I thought I'd do a quick rundown of the card for those of you who haven't been keeping up with wrestling, don't know what's going on, or might just need getting filled in just so you can have fun and watch along with us. We've got Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. Classic story. Otis is a big fat guy that's in love with this hot blonde girl. Ziggler stole her away, so now they're feuding over her. They're going to fight over the girl. Classic story. Not really excited about the match, though. We've got the women's tag team titles. Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. That's going to be a match. It should be a match. This one should be good. Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental Championship. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but those two guys are pretty good. They should have a good match. Elias versus King Corbin. Skip that. Those guys suck. Aleister Black versus Lashley. Aleister Black's pretty good. Lashley's, big guy. Whatever. Should be all right. We got the tag team title match. Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Austin Theory. This match got thrown out of whack. I think like 5 different people had to sub in because of injuries and different things. So those guys are all pretty good. They'll probably put on a good match. All these are going to be good matches, but they'll be weird because there's going to be no fans cheering them on. But this next one, I don't believe is actually happening. It's scheduled to be Miz and Morrison. It's the Miz from Real World, for those of you who don't know. If you didn't know he's a wrestler. Maybe that's something that'll get you interested in this. They're supposed to be wrestling the New Day and the Usos in a triple threat match, but from what I understand, that's not actually happening, or didn't actually happen. This has all been pre-taped already. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. This match, under any other circumstances, would be a dream match, would be amazing. These two guys working together, I'm sure they'll still figure out a way to do something really cool. But once again, this is all going to be super bizarre with just no fans there. It's going to be crazy. Next up, all-time dream match, except both these guys are kind of getting up there. One guy's really way too old to be wrestling, and the other guy's kind of heading towards the end, and that's The Undertaker and AJ Styles in a boneyard match. I don't know what the heck a boneyard match is, but I'm sure it's some kind of weird stunt setup thing to hide the fact that there's no fans and that these guys are older and can't quite wrestle as good as they used to be able to, but we'll find out. We'll see. Got a 5-way women's match for one of the belts. Bayley, Lacey, Naomi, Sasha, Tamina. They're all fine. They'll do okay. We got John Cena, movie star John Cena, maybe you've heard of him, versus Bray Wyatt. I can't honestly believe John Cena still went through with this match with no fans, no nothing like that. He's a movie star. I mean, The Rock's not going to be there. Why would John Cena be there? But he's going to do something. He's going to wrestle. He'll probably put Bray Wyatt over because that's what you do when you're the movie star who only wrestles once a year, I think. But who knows? Maybe he'll be Super Cena again and win all his matches. We'll just have to tune in to find out. We got Becky Lynch defending her title against Shayna Baszler. This one could be kind of interesting. Shayna Baszler, best friends with Ronda Rousey, MMA background. She's been billed as kind of a bulldog monster killer. Becky's had the championship for over a year now, so it'll be interesting to see where that one goes. Now, right now we've got on the card Bill Goldberg, who you may remember from the 90s, who is currently one of the champions, defending against Roman Reigns. This match isn't happening. Roman Reigns is a cancer survivor who ultimately decided it was not in his best interest to be put in a situation where he could catch this thing that's going around. Smart decision on his part. Bad decision on WWE's part to ever have him in that spot in the first place. But from what I've heard, this match will actually be Bill Goldberg versus Braun Strowman, which could be interesting because Braun Strowman's big, huge guy. Goldberg's old. Can he still power up the big guys? We'll see. Could be interesting. Then we've got Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. Brock Lesnar, he's always fun to watch. Drew McIntyre is a guy they've kind of built up to be maybe one of their next big guys. We'll see what happens. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. This is an interesting match. Two good women. they'll put on a good match, good show. Now, the match I'm most looking forward to, and that's because wrestling still hasn't replaced guys like this with kind of the new stars. Two of the best guys, two of my all-time favorites. Edge came out of retirement, made a shocking return at the Royal Rumble. Now he's going one-on-one with his longtime friend and sometimes enemy, currently enemy, Randy Orton. And not just any match. This is going to be a last man standing match. So that kind of gives them a little freedom to kind of go a little crazy, go all over the place. Won't matter so much for them that the fans aren't there, because they'll probably be doing some crazy stunts and over the top type things there. But that's the match I'm most looking forward to on the show. I'm just kind of looking over it. All these matches will be fine. They'll all be good, but the whole thing's going to be weird. That's what's kind of interesting to me about watching it, is just seeing how this weird WrestleMania thing plays out. You know, WrestleMania normally has 60 to 100,000 fans screaming their head off at every single move, every single action. There's pyro, there's explosions, there's these crazy entrances. And this year it's just going to be people in an empty warehouse somewhere hidden in Florida, two guys in a ring wrestling. It'll be interesting. If nothing else, it'll be interesting. But we're going to live stream it. We'll see my reactions live in live time if you want to tune into that. So keep an eye on your notifications, because I'm sure there'll be a notification coming out when we're getting close to going live. But check that out. That's all we got today. Thanks again to Parker for his reviews. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit the little bell over here somewhere. There's a bell. Hit the bell, make sure you get all the notifications, make sure you get that notification when we're going to go live for WrestleMania. Like this video. I hope everybody really likes this video, because I'm planning on using a lot more Parker videos. So like the video, comment down below, let me know, do you want to see more Parker? Do you want to see less of me? That would be my thought. I mean, I'm already getting sick of doing this, so I'm trying to figure out ways I can outsource this to anybody and everybody I possibly can. If you got other things you want to hear Parker talk about, let me know down in the comments below. I'll ask him. He's like easy to get access to. I'll just FaceTime him. We'll figure it out. Right below, comment, like, bell, notifications, blah, blah, blah. Do all the things. You know the drill. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. And as the great philosopher Sting has always said, the words we need to heed in these times: don't stand so close to me. Thank you.